Hey guys, what's up? My name is Alyssa Zopp. I'm 23 years old from Chicago, Illinois. Currently, I work as a part time nanny and part time for my mom's political campaign, which is hell. Okay. So, I was thinking about applying for either backcountry guide, a hostess, or a server. It's actually been snowing a lot here in Chicago, and I've tried teaching my friends snowboarding, and I've realized that I get so angry with them, and I'm so like over them not getting it. So I feel like I wouldn't make that great of a snowboard instructor. Um, yeah, I do love snowboarding, but I just don't think I'd be a great instructor because I'm not, you know, I get annoyed easily. So, what I love right now about being a nanny is obviously getting to be with kids and getting to see them grow up and stuff like that. Um, yeah, I really love kids. I love giving them back to their parents, obviously. I don't love spending all my time with them, but I love, seeing them grow up. I've been with this kid, the kid I'm nannying for now. I've been watching him since like 2 weeks after he was born. So, it's kind of like, I'm kind of like, kind of the family, like, and I kind of feel like an older sister or godmother or whatever. So that's kind of cool. But when I was working at the Urban League as an intern, what I loved about the job was obviously giving advice and talking to kids and kids were planning out their future, and it kind of being like, the big brother, I guess you could say, and kind of trying to help them guide their life and, give them another path, I guess you could say. So that was a lot of fun. I really love that. I love, working with my coworkers. I love, having a laugh here and there and stuff like that. What I freaking hated, what I hate now too, being a nanny, is it's just like the constant attitude with some of the parents. It's like even at the Chicago Urban League, it'd be like the little attitude. It'd be they would get mad at me because they messed up something, because they forgot that their kid was supposed to be here, or and then they would get mad at me like, why didn't you inform us? I'm like, you got a letter in the mail, like, and you got an email too, so don't act like you didn't get it. And I could hate that, and you can't say anything. You can't curse them out, be like, you a bitch, what if you want to talk? You can't curse them out, obviously. But, and that's like the hardest thing, getting, that attitude and getting people when they're mad at you when you didn't even do anything wrong, and you're just trying to help their kid out and whatever. It's like the worst, and you can't say anything because, you have to be professional, but that's the worst, just the attitude. I have so many pet peeves. It's ridiculous. I literally could like sit here for 3 hours talking about my pet peeves, but my number one pet peeve, or what I cannot stand about someone, is someone who talks shit behind your back, but will try to play like the whole like friendship thing in your face. I cannot stand that shit. And then the second I find out that they were actually talking about you, I literally want to go off. That's like my biggest pet peeve. Like, if you have a problem, just say it. Like, you don't have to like hide it. Just be like, it's what it is. I don't like you, blah, blah, blah. Don't like say you like me or blah, blah, blah in front of my face and then go tell 3 other people behind me that you don't like me. Like, that's the biggest pet peeve I cannot stand about a person. Another thing I can't stand is laziness. If you're lazy and especially if you're lazy working a very like high-end job and there's people underneath you who are working their asses off, but you are at the top and you're just lazy as shit. Like, I hate that. Like, seriously, get your ass up and do something. Like, seriously, my God. I could be here for like hours talking about it, but that's like the worst. And I hate it. I guess like the number one thing to handle with clients is just like trying to talk to them and finding out what they want. Um, I nannied for a high-end couple one time. I can't really disclose their names. But, they were very keen on, certain things that the kid could do and couldn't do. And, yeah, I would have to check in with them every other hour. So, it's basically just finding out what they want. It can be very annoying. It's like, oh, you're so annoying. Like, seriously, like, it's not that serious stuff. But it in the end, it's kind of just making them happy. And in a weird way, you kind of have to kiss their ass. And I hate kissing ass. I hate it. But it's a paycheck. Living in Chicago stresses me out. Just because it's Chicago. No, I'm kidding. No, I don't know. Life stresses me out. I mean, I'm 24 years old trying to find out what I want to do with my life. I guess that's enough stress. Talk about midlife crisis. I'm having a midlife crisis right now. I'm not even in midlife. Semi-midlife crisis, I guess you could say. I don't know. But, I mean, life stresses me out. I don't really know what tomorrow's not given. I worry about my family's health and well-being and stuff like that. But it's life. It's unpredictable and stuff like that. And my biggest fears and insecurities, change. I hate change. I don't like change. I've never liked change. But if change doesn't happen, you never know like what's around the corner. I know it's cliche kind of, but yeah, if change doesn't happen, you don't know what's nothing good ever good will happen, obviously. So that's my biggest fear and insecurities, I guess you could say. And yeah. So yeah, I would absolutely love to work at Whistler. It sounds like the coolest place on the planet. I've had a few friends go to snowboard and ski, and they come back and telling me all these stories, and I'm just like, oh, I'm so jealous. Yeah, seriously. I've never even been to Canada, and I've always wanted to go to Canada. Um, it sucks. I've always wanted to go, and I feel like going here to Whistler, it would be like the ultimate dream and stuff. The Olympics were there, like I said, and it'd be really, really cool, once in a lifetime opportunity. Yeah, and I would love to be a part of this. It sounds cool. It sounds awesome. I'm the kind of person that kind of tells it like it is, unless it's like a client, then I'll be like, but yeah, I definitely try. I'm very good at giving advice or telling like it is. I guess keeping my mouth shut sometimes is what I need to learn, holding my tongue. Especially people who are so stupid and can't do anything right, whatever. But this is another pet peeve. Anyway, but yeah, this show sounds awesome. I would love to be a part of it. Hope to hear back from you guys. Thank you.